out, just let it fall out of my mouth. You have to live in North America to be eligible for the giveaway. So you have to be a North American person. But round one is getting underway. Luminosity Gaming versus Cloud9.
Oh my God.
Map number 2. Remember, Cloud9 took map number 1. It's a best of 3 series. All they have to do is get this map, and they will go on into the grand finals of versus Team Liquid. And C9 right off the bat, terrorist side, gonna try and force their way into the B bomb site. They take down Peter, all by himself. The other 4 members of Luminosity are now trying to rotate their way towards that B bomb site. Bomb's gonna get planted, and C9 is completely set up and ready to prevent this retake if they can hit their shots here. Lex is the first one out, coming from mid towards the B halls, completely blind. He goes down. So now it's all up to Anger outside B by himself. His other teammates are trying to work. One is working through the vents. One is a creeper. Pit is able to hit 2 nice headshots there before Shroud takes him down. Anger's still in that gunfight. He's going to get caught out in the open. Same with Nafly. That will make it 0-1 in favor of Cloud9.
Yeah, sorry, I had to recover from all those innuendos. I'm back now. I'm stable. We're good to go. Big pistol around there from C9. It's really attacking a heavy B bomb site hit. And, Shroud, everyone really chiming in. The only person who didn't get a kill there was Skadoodle. And though Pitt had a couple of frags, like you said, rotating from CT spawn to the lower A, just wasn't able to do enough. And so C9 shut that out. Luminosity Gaming, not going to buy up any scouts or any, crazy pistol head armor this time around. Just playing pretty conservative. Of course, you will see C9 get 4 SMGs, so really trying to play into that new SMG meta, trying to rake up the dollars and counter any type of pistol armor that LG might do. And they're actually doing that run boost. They're going to put NAF on top of the box, or did they mess? Oh, nope. Yeah, that's not how you do that. Didn't quite work out, but they still do have 4 players stat towards the A bomb site, and that is kind of where C9's headed right now. Though they are going for like this late mid control with a couple of players, so I think they'll be safe from the stack because of the positioning that Sean and Nothing have at mid. They should be able to kind of sniff this out.
So into round 2 here. Cloud9 with the gun advantage, and the round advantage just needs to hold on. They need to prevent this eco that LG is trying to make happen here. Peter's going to be the first one down at the top of highway, trying to peek his way out from behind. The forklift gets taken down. Shroud takes down Pit. Shroud also takes down Lex before Nafly takes down Shroud. So Nafly at the back of quad, still trying to get that gun battle off with just a pistol in his hands. His teammate is going to rotate through A main. Nafly is still up until Sean Garris finds him, removes him from the round. Now it's all going to be up to Anger. He will be into a 1 versus 4. Worked his way to A main, trying to get some damage off. Goes down to 25 HP. Still there with the pistol. Can't make anything happen. Goes down, even though he did pick up that gun. That's going to be Skadoodle who gets that finalizing frag of the round. That makes it 2-0 Cloud9.
Yeah, so C9 just, raking up some more cash there with the SMGs, not really losing a crazy amount of players. So, not too bad there on that front. Luminosity, once again, is taking kind of a full save. Kind of curious to see what they're going to open up with on their initial gun round. Are they going to go for that mid-aggression they're sometimes known for, with the 3 players mid and just a side anchor apiece? Or are they going to be that more passive, 2-1-2 style? That 2-1-2 style C9 can definitely abuse with some of their own mid aggression. So, like I said, I'll be curious to see how that matches up. I think mid's going to be really, really neat, like a big contested point throughout this game.
Now Cloud9 setting up 2 players up over the boost. Looks like they're going to try and get some mid control into this round. Pistol buy coming out once again from Luminosity.
Oh.
Shroud is able to hit the shot through the wall from the squeaky room, but look at all these CTs trying to work down the bottom of highway out into mid. They all get taken out between Sean Garris and Nothing. Now it's all up to Anger. He's going to be rotating from B, trying to fight in the connector right now. Got the pistol out. Nothing's right there in his face. Skadoodle is right there around the corner also. And there goes Anger hopping out, trying to take down Nothing. Gets caught by Skadoodle. That will make it 3-0 in favor of Cloud9 as we go into the first full buy round of this half.
Yeah, so Peter is going to get his op, and he could be doing a lot of different things with this. Like I said, he has that passive mid, it's in the Z connector, just putting 2 in each site. Or you could see him go for, a B main pick, and then you'll see 3 mid because of that. So it looks like he is going to go for the more passive mid setup. So we're going to see just that basic 2-1-2, even though we are going to see a couple of players get aggressive here. Anger and Pit pressing up on mid, actually. So they're kind of leaving the A bomb site completely open. That's where C9 is going to be attacking pretty quickly, it looks like. This is the strat where Nothing will pop the smoke off the box outside Squeaky. This is kind of that envious A execution I was talking about. So you'll see him line this up, pop the smoke off the box, and then they'll flood out A main with these 3 players while Sean comes late mid.
Execute's going to be coming out of A main at the moment. Peter is able to hit a shot onto Shroud, though. Nothing in Freakazoid and Skadoodle right there. Lex picks up Freakazoid. So now Skadoodle in the bomb site. Sean Garris will be on the flank watch. Out in mid, able to get one. Nafly will trade him out as he pushes through the B bomb site. So it's going to be a 2-man attempt at holding this A bomb site. Bomb is going to get planted. It'll be a 3-man retake attempt coming from Luminosity. Lex at 100 HP. Naf and Peter. Lex no longer at 100. He just got ripped right there by nothing but Nafly on the trade out. Swaps out rifles. Still continuing to fight will be Skadoodle. Can he use the rifle effectively here? Hits the first shot, but Peter comes in for the cleanup frag. He's going to grab the op. He's got a kit on him, so he will be able to get this defuse. And Luminosity is on the board in the first full buy round.
Yeah, so that just didn't work out for C9. Like I said, they tried to run that NVSA execution, which is basically that smoke comes out so fast. It's not like set, so it's not telegraphed, so you can't really rotate very quickly because it's just such a fast explosion on that smoke. But that it's designed to block off the player playing like quad or fence corner from being able to spot people coming out A main. You're actually attacking players at truck and highway.
Yeah.
But because Luminosity never really played anyone in the A site, they were all coming from highway, the smoke really had no effect on LG's setup. And so they were able to win the exchange. C9 still found a way to get the bomb planted, but couldn't win that clutch in the end. So Luminosity will win your opening gun round. C9 still has enough money here to buy. Going into a more default setup, Shroud going to a squeaky door position. Sean Garris being that lurker on the B side of the map, and nothing. Skadoodle and Freak just kind of working together here at the main and mid. And once again, you see kind of an aggressive setup here for Luminosity at mid. It's going to be Peter, Pit, and Anger in the vents. So nothing, though, finds Peter immediately. That's insane how quick he got him, and also Anger down very low inside the vents. And he takes down Pit to 23. Holy,
Able to get the shot,
nothing's
though.
going insane.
Able to get that shot off. That's going to be a frag in favor of Cloud9 as they execute into the A bomb site. Lex will be trying to hold, takes down Shroud. Molotovs are coming in. Anger so very weak, can't make anything happen as Sean Garris will get him. Now it's all up to Nafly, but as you can see here, nothing is me watching on the rotate attempt. Sees Nafly go down to the CT. He's going to push. He's going to get aggressive here. He wants to take Naf down. Knows that he was in CT at one point. Doesn't know if he's walked out of it or where he's moved. So they're going to get aggressive. They're going to want to go try and hunt him down because they're right there. If they get grouped up, Sean Garris and nothing will go for this hunt onto Nafly. But he's still just hanging out in CT. Nothing's going to check the corner anyways. Nafly will take him down. Pressure will be on Nafly at this point. He's actually going to get sprayed down by Sean Garris, who makes the shot through the fence. And Naf just please instantly. That's going to be 4-1 in favor of Cloud9.
Yeah, Nothing has had some ridiculous like shots there at mid. He got the pick on the Peter. He also got a kill onto Pit, I believe it was, and he took down another player down to like really low HP. So he just kind of was able to storm out mid, and off of that, C9 able to execute the A bomb site quite well. It forces Luminosity onto a save, just some upgraded pistols, but for the most part, C9 looking like they might have another dominant T side just as they had in their last game against CLG. Is now they're going for the heavy B execute, and LG pushing straight into it on the eco there, and they will get caught. So looks like it'll be just a quick 5-1 here for C9, as they do not want to play map 3 apparently.
Yeah, definitely not. Peter is going to be the last one left alive. He's going to be trying to fight against Sean Garris. Possibly Sean Garris gets Peter's back, is able to take him down with an AK one tap. That will make it 5-1. Or, yeah, 5-1 in favor of Cloud9. They're running away with these T-sided rounds
still
here.
No money really on
Luminosity having to save.
They're gonna have to save again. That's tough. Like double saving is like the worst feeling in your gut when you're playing CS, when you're forced to do this.
Yeah,
it's really detrimental.
Yeah, it's not good, right? I mean, dude.
I think it's the worst feeling in CS is to have to double save as like an in-game leader when you know you have to double save. Like it feels so terrible.
Oh, Peter's right there, still hiding in the smoke though. Freakazoid hasn't seen him. He's gonna make the spray. Ends up pulling it right across, takes him down. And that is going to make it a 5 versus 2 now as Nothing picks up Lex. I don't know if he saw Anger right there. Nafly, he's going to be out towards the B bomb site. He's really deep in the checkers at the moment. Anger's going to go for the peek. Nothing will take him down with the AK headshot. And Nafly still hanging out in the back of checkers. Sean Garris looking to try and see if anyone has made it past. He's on the right track at the moment as Nafly still in that checkered room. Just hanging out and waiting. He's looking for him, sees him, catches him with the AK. That is going to make it round 7 in the books, 6-1 in favor of Cloud9.
Yeah, now I'm kind of curious what Luminosity's mindset's going to be here. So far, they've been trying to actually put some good numbers at mid. You know, typically Peter's there passive with the op, but they also have like Pit and Anger, or excuse me, Pit and Nav, kind of like one in the vents, one pressed up, and so they've put a focus on mid. But so far, it hasn't really worked out for them, except for that one retake they got in the fourth round. But other than that, they've been getting kind of caught. So they are going that more 2-1-2 style. Though they changed up the positions. It's actually Naf and Anger pressing B this time. They also press Squeaky, but Shroud gonna get a nice kill there to even it up. Looks like our second one and finds that also. So Shroud, like I said, that classic Squeaky door position, he can wreak a lot of havoc from there.
Round 8 here. Sean Garris is already down out of the way, but it's going to be 3 Luminosity players left alive. Pit with a great push through the smoke is able to take down 2. He's got 1 to his right and A-main, though, still trying to fire at him. Can he escape? Barely gets away. Shroud unnoticed at the quad box until he takes down Pit. Anger's going to be looking for him. Anger takes him down. Now it's all up to nothing by himself here. He's going to be in a 1 versus 2 manageable situation. He's got the smoke down. Got a ton of time left on the clock here. Gets completely blind. Anger will make the spray from the back of the quad box to get the frag. That will make it 6-2 in favor of Cloud9, but Luminosity trying to battle back on CT side.
Yeah, they played kind of a spawn-based strat there. Typically, you're not going to see Anger on the B side of the map, but he had the better spawn next to Naf, and they pushed B with that and had the other 2A, Peter, mid, and like it was still C9 who had the advantage coming out in the A bomb side. Shroud had a couple of nice entries, and they got in there and they got the bomb down, but it was Pit who just kind of pushed through a smoke and grabbed 2 really key frags that gave his team back the man advantage in that retake, and that was probably the key to victory there. We're going to see a little bit of spans taking place here at the mid garage between nothing, and he knows some players are towards that vent now because of that bullet exchange. So they may use a molly to get Anger out of vents and kind of use that for some type of mid B.
That nade, Freakazoid doesn't run across like I thought he was. Nade didn't really do that much, but Nafly in a great position here.
Yep,
they see Anger, and they take him down. Sean Garris gets that grenade off in time with the Molotov. A good way to force him out.
And that's all because nothing received that spam damage from Anger through the vent. He knew exactly where he was, and they just isolated Anger and took him out. And that's a big kill to get. That just gives you an instant 5v4. Really good awareness there.
Freakazoid and his teammate are going to be all the way worked out middle at the moment. That's going to be nothing right there with him. Pit is going to be up in the A bomb site with his teammate Lex, as it looks like the terrorists are going to be trying to work this through the vents and split into the B bomb site. Nafly's got his back turned, ends up getting 1 before going down to nothing, and now Peter with the op in hand. He has to hit some good shots here, able to hit a few so far. Can he get another one? Misses that third one. Gives himself 2, though. That's going to give his team a fighting chance to get in this. Freakazoid's going to rotate into the checker room. He goes down to Pit. Now it'll be a 2 versus 1, as Shroud's got to try and hold on here. Bomb is going to be planted inside that B bomb site. The rotate is coming out from Lex and Pit. They're both to the bomb site. Lex is up top. Pit is down low. They're both down low now. They're going to try to run around the side. Lex is able to get the finalizing shot onto Shroud. That will make it 3-6 in favor of Cloud9. But again, Luminosity looking pretty decent there. Even though they only won that round with 2 players alive, they're battling back.
Yeah, I feel like C9's got a bomb plan almost every round this game so far, so they're really good on their initial executions. Like I said, that round, isolating Anger in the vents, taking him out, running a B split, but Peter, doing a great job inside the site, holding, getting a couple of kills, allowing his team some time to rotate, and then they had a nice kill from vents as well on that retake, and forced Shroud into a tough 1v2 that he just couldn't win. And now you're going to see a double op setup here, and this is sometimes Luminosity will do this with Naf for sure. So Naf will definitely anchor the B bomb site with his op. Peter will anchor A, and then you'll see a lot more focus on mid between Anger and Pit. And that's exactly kind of what you're seeing here. And this is actually deterring C9 from trying to go for mid control. They're going to go for that same A strat we saw earlier with nothing throwing that smoke off the squeaky door and them executing into truck and into connector, or highway, excuse me. So just like that same envious A strat.
Round 10. Damage coming out here from both sides of things. Cloud9 trying to earn their way in. Peter and Anger both get frags as nothing will answer. Same with Shroud. Anger is right there, already from behind. That's going to leave nothing by himself. He's at the back of the quad box. Peter spots him out. Peter's going to step out around the corner. Nothing hits the headshot. Now nothing. Can he take down Nafly? He will get Nafly. He's worked himself into a one-on-one now. Only 7 HP. Picks up the op. He's going to try and go back for the bomb. Anger steps out and... Oh my goodness, nothing is able to get the 4K and the clutch to give Cloud9 a 7th round.
That's going to be a highlight reel moment there for you. I mean, they ran that same exact envious strat I'm telling you about. They isolate that, or they block out that side player so they can attack into highway and truck. Unfortunately, they actually kind of lost that exchange, but nothing was able to creep around the edge of the smoke that he threw, get a kill on quad. Then he comes up with a huge 1v3 right there. That was such a big play from him, catching a couple kills, grabbing the hop, and finding the final one. If you're Luminosity, you got to be shaking your head there. That was a big round that they should have been able to close on, but nothing just clutched them so hard. And now Luminosity has to save. C9 already an even exchange on the B side of the map to be an early 4-on-4, and it's looking pretty good here. Another good start for C9's T side of cash.
That's going to be Shroud and Sean Garris both picking up frags. That is going to help out quite a bit as Shroud is able to get 2, actually. So it's going to be Pitt and Peter left alive here, both over at the B bomb site. And the bomb has cheated its way towards the A at the moment. It's going to be a 4 versus 2. As working nice and slow here will be Cloud9. Shroud is going to find a frag on the Pit outside the B bomb site. Peter will trade him out. He's going to go grab the AK. He's going to run back in that direction. The terrorists know exactly where he is now. So he might go for this. If he can pick up an early frag, he might try and bite on this one, try and make something happen because he doesn't want Cloud9 to get too far ahead too fast. Now, it looks like he's going to try and see if he can find something initially really fast, as Sean Garris is going to be the one looking for him. Sean just kind of shoulder peeking out. Peter not quite ready for it, just hiding down. Now he just might wait for exits at this point.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and I don't know what Luminosity can really do this next gun round to try to find a better fortune. Like, they positionally have been in great spots to counter that A hit that Cloud9 are doing. They have those guys in highway and truck to contest those people trying to entry them. They just, even when they win the gun battles, though, they can't seem to, they've only been able to retake one time this half off that play. So I don't know if they're still going to just try to go like really side heavy now, if they'll still keep going mid with the aggression, but I don't know. I mean, that last time it was just nothing clutched the mess out of them. Like, it's kind of hard to counter that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see what they come up with here. They're not going to have the op this time around, so that's going to be one big factor. They're on 3 FAMASs, so this is you know, them slim pickings for them right now.
Into round 12, Cloud9 with the commanding lead so far, 8-3 over Luminosity. And Molotov is going to go out, prevent the boost for the time being, and I believe that was Shroud on the big jump right there. Trying to get up there, saw something he didn't like, bails off of it as fast as he can so he doesn't get ripped. That is going to be a full buy round for both of these teams, though.
Look at this boost that NAF has in the A site. This will be kind of interesting to see if this is not a common angle to check when you're first peeking out from A main, so maybe you'll get a jump on somebody.
So Nafly still trying to play that angle up top, but Cloud9 here just content with sitting back. They have the round advantage right now. Sean Garris just opened it up a little bit more for him as he takes down Peter. Anger is going to be pressed up aggressively in case anybody wants to go for the boost. Nothing will try and work his way out. Nothing goes down to Pitt. That is going to make it 4-4 now as we hit about the 43-second mark into the round.
And Naf will actually jump up, but Shroud spots this here from Sneaky Door. Going to do some spam there. There's the door. And actually gets the kill on the Lex and gets away with 2 HP. But this is kind of a fake. They're drawing rotates. Really, they're entering into B. It's already a free bomb site. And the bomb's already shifting its way to that side of the map. So it's going to be up to Anger and Nat to try to retake this 2v4. Anger, doesn't catch Shroud there. So low on HP. Still alive somehow. And Cloud9 look to close out another round here. About to go up 9-3, it looks like.
Yeah, only Anger and Naf are left alive. They both have solid rifles on their sides. They're trying to make something happen there with that full buy, or, well, more of a broken buy than a complete full buy. But they did everything they could here. They want to try and reset this and not allow C9 to continue rolling the way that they're going right now. And it's going to be a 4-man hunting party going to try and find these guns that Luminosity are trying to save. But they're all the way deep. The closest player at the moment is going to be Shroud with only 2 HP. He's going to walk up right now onto Anger. Nafly will take him down, though, so they don't know where Anger is. He's still in a safe spot. And at that point, I don't think Cloud9 is going to risk any more guns if they don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, just like Shroud's been doing so good, just getting entries, especially from that squeaky door position.
Yeah.
You know, even Sean's had a great game from his support roles, kind of cutting off rotates or lurking the B side of the map. And obviously, Nothing had a huge clutch a few rounds ago. He's also playing pretty well. Meanwhile, you look over on the CT side, and Pitt, once again, like a big player for them. He's that mid-A rotator. He's been struggling. Same with Anger, also kind of on that A side of the map. Also plays mid a lot, especially aggressively up against the mid garage. And they haven't been able to really do a whole lot. And they're, once again, kind of on a stay. They're just going to try to push Twiki Door and B, but Sean immediately catches snap before they even have a chance to think about pressing the smoking and getting aggressive B. And that leaves them with just that one AK on Anger now. And, yeah, I mean, Cloud9 off to just an amazing start here. Looks like they're wanting to coast to the grand finals.
Yeah, trying to hold on to it a little bit here. They have that one-man advantage. Anger still with his rifle up that he saved from last round. Got that head armor and that upgraded pistol. They're just kind of waiting to see what Cloud9's going to do. And so far, Cloud9 has really had not a ton of opposition being able to make their way through mid, into B, wherever they want to go, getting these A takes down. They're making them effectively, and Luminosity is not just able to trade these frags out effectively. There goes Lex as he's over near the quad, and Pitt goes down inside the bomb site. A bomb site is wide open at the moment. Anger and Peter are going to go on to the save once again here to save an AK and a silenced M4.
Yeah, so Cloud9 looking like they're about to just push it to the 10th round for certain. And like I said, money's pretty tight here on Luminosity Gaming. They are just short of maximum loss bonus. With $2,900 coming in next round, they should be able to get pretty much anything that they want. Maybe not an op, but they'll definitely still be able to do like rifle full nades and things like that. So they just got to find something that works. Like I said, their mid aggression has, done well to stop C9 from getting mid control, and they've even defended some of the initial executions pretty well. But on the B side of the map, they've definitely struggled, and they've also had a hard time retaking consistently over on the A side of the map. So it seems to be their 2 weak points. And they do, in fact, still get that op. And they're actually going to do a double op again. So Naf will op B, Peter probably going to op A, and the other 3 will, focus down on mid once again.
So into 14, we're getting close to the end of first half here. Cloud9 is going to be up by quite a bit here, 7 rounds to be exact. And if they keep going at this pace, I mean, it's, what's that, 4 rounds in a row. Naflight does open it up, though. But Skadoodle is there to quickly trade the frag out with a nice shot as Naflight tried to jump back into the B bomb site. So it's going to be even at 4 versus 4. And Cloud9 is still trying to maintain their lead on this one. I mean, they're not going to lose their lead. The best that Luminosity can hope for is 5 rounds in their favor at this point. But they have to win this round and the last one to make that happen. But, I mean, they're on 4-round loss bonus at the moment. They're on a full buyout this round. If they drop this, they'll be at that 5-round bonus. It doesn't matter. They're going to buy out anyways. So
it's going to come down to this duel between Skadoodle and Peter right here, right now. And Peter does win that duel.
Peter hits it.
Yeah, so he does get the man advantage for his team, but this B hit's still coming in. He's going to get smoked off now. Sean going to block him off, so Anger going to have a lot of trust on him to try to hold off this take. But Peter might think about trying to come through the smoke, actually, so we'll see how this plays out.
Oh, nothing. Gonna catch Pitt out in the middle. He's just lurking it out right there. Lex is going to be looking for nothing now. He's going to catch nothing jumping, easily take him down. And they're going to
reboosted Shroud.
Yeah, they reboosted the bomb.
But Lex is onto it.
Vents. Yeah, he's ready. He's going up. Maybe. He needs to look towards highway right now. He's looking back
Shroud's
towards
got his back turned.
Yep. Shroud and the bomb go down on highway. Now it's going to be a rotate coming out from Sean Garris, so those 5 rounds might be a possibility here, especially if Peter can close this round down right now. Take down Sean Garris as Sean Garris trying to get up close, gets blinded out by that, picks up the bomb, still trying to work up the highway. Not a lot of time left. He's got to get these frags. Can't quite do it. Lex will put him down. 3K for Lex. That makes round 14 in favor of Luminosity. Score will be 10-4 Cloud9.
Now it was just good by Lexus to kind of make sure that A was somewhat covered. There is definitely the opportunity for C9 to fall back, and he was on top of things and caught Shroud and not allow that kind of ninja play to happen. And that at least gets Luminosity something going for themselves. I mean, they've still had a pretty rough half, but it's not to say that they can't make something happen on the T side. I mean, this is a pretty balanced map. You can see big halves from both sides. It's pretty common to be able to see teams, depending on the team and what they like to play, to be able to put up big numbers on either side. So, that hope is still there, but Shroud, just like I said, it's so good from this Twiki Door position when he plays it on the default setups. Pitt gonna miss a shot here. Skadoodle misses though twice, and Pitt makes him pay for it. So we come down to a 4-on-4 here on the A side of the map.
That's a good punish there if you were Pitt. That's going to even it out, as Dust just said, 4-on-4 towards the 8 wall. So it's going to be more like a 2-on-3 at the A bomb site right now. Unless Freakazoid actually rotates his way back to middle because he has his teammate Shroud, or excuse me, nothing out in middle.
Well, they just
open right now towards the
open.
Oh, man.
And Sean knows it. Look
Lex.
at him. And then Nothing catches Lex peeking mid right there. Nothing is their mid lurker on this map a lot, and he's so good at cutting off those rotates. And he's going to get another chance here probably on Pit, who's going to be rotating as well soon. But it looks like they're both going to rotate through CT spawn. But the bomb's definitely going down. We definitely have a 4 versus 3 here. And we'll see if Luminosity can win this last round, a half with this retake, or we'll see not have that big 11-4 lead.
Yeah, it's going to be Peter, Pit, and Anger trying to go on the rotate attempt here, but Nothing is going to be coming from behind. You can see him working his way in that direction. If he's able to get the back here of these CTs, he should shut this down. Takes down Anger right there. Looks up top. Sean Garris is still there waiting for anyone to come out of Creeper. The number 2 man of Pit is down inside the site. He gets taken out by Sean Garris. It's a 2K for Shroud, 2K for Sean Garris, and that will make the score 11-4 in favor of Cloud9.
So once again, Cloud9 off to a great start here on the T side of Cash. We saw them do this exact same thing to CLG just before this game, and typically their T sides are stronger than their CTs, so they definitely had a good run there on the T side. So we'll see if they can close the game here on the CT. I mean, typically you're definitely going to be Skadoodle. He's going to have that op, either playing mid or over at A main. Shroud will be the A-bomb side anchor, Nothing kind of being that high array rotator, and then it's going to be up to Freak and B to play B. At least that's what it has been in the past. I think they might have changed up their position, so maybe we'll get to see them kind of showcase some new CT setups since they're still trying to figure this map out, because we kind of talked about how their Inferno CT side was kind of poor and they had to make some adjustments to fix that. It was the same case on Cash. Some of their CT sides Cash were pretty rough, so they've been trying to kind of swap things around and figure things out here as well. So there's point is there's still a chance for Luminosity to come back here, just because I have seen C9 struggle on the CT side at times, but that's not a good start to the pistol round. What the heck?
Wow,
they still
Lex
do get the
just took a
entrance
knife
though.
in the back. That's rough. Takes him down to 28 HP. They do get a frag though, so it's really, it's kind of okay. Yeah, it's kind of okay. He didn't just get smoked right off the bat there. They do take down Skadoodle. It's going to be a 4-man retake attempt. Sean Garris is able to take down Peter. They're going to continue to push. Nothing takes down Naflight. Now it's really looking bad here. There goes Anger. Shroud goes down to Lex. Or excuse me, Shroud takes down Lex. And yeah, that was Naflight that actually got the knife off right into the back of Lex.
Yeah, man. I mean, we might not even see very many gun rounds at this point unless Luminosity can try to steal a round back. Otherwise, it's like C9 going straight to 14. And they only have to play a couple of rounds from that point to put this thing away. So, yeah, it's not looking good for Luminosity gaming. They may get eliminated here. And once again, I think Luminosity is a team that doesn't have enough Canadian players to play in the Canadian qualifiers. This is probably their only shot to get the ESWC. Now, I know Anger and Pitt live in Canada, but they're not citizens. So I don't know if that... I'm sure that is probably the ruling, is you have to be kind of a citizen of the country. So that hurts. I mean, I know a lot of these guys, they want to represent their country, or at least some of the players on their team want to represent their country. Obviously, some of them are foreigners, but it is a big deal to some of these guys. And, you know, C9 looking like they might be moving to the finals here pretty quickly.
Yeah, Shroud's able to take down Lex. Pitt is right there in the fence. He's going to get smoked down by Nothing. Nothing's going to go for another one as we have gunfights continuing here at the A-bomb site. The number 4 man of Nafly will pick up one. Anger goes down, and Peter does also. Skadoodle and Shroud rotate their way down to the bottom of highway, look towards mid, towards the vents, end up hitting those shots. So now it's all up to Nafly. They know he was in A main at one point in time because he got a frag in that direction, but they don't know where he's moved. Now they know for a fact where he is. Sean Garris is trying to use the pistol against him. Both players have some damage on him, albeit Nafly with a ton more. He's going to pull out an MP. He's going to try and get this going on here, but Sean Garris will catch the back of his head, rotating around the backside of the forklift. That will be a 2K for Shroud and a 13th round in favor of Cloud9.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's looking like they should be able to coast to 14, no problem at this point. They'll just be one round away from that point once we get there, and they just had a really dominant tournament. Short of, they did drop a map to Affinity on Dust 2 earlier in the tournament, but short of that, they've looked really good in all the games that we've seen for them thus far. And then they're going to be, you know, possibly meeting up with Liquid, who we did see do a really, really good job against CLG earlier today to make it to the semifinals, and they also 2-0'd Elevate. So they've looked pretty good this tournament as well, actually. So yeah, this is going to be a really cool grand final if C9 does go ahead and just kind of take this away and move on to play Liquid.
So Nothing is able to get himself a frag right there. Shroud is able to get 2. That's going to be all Pitt and Peter left alive. Now they're spraying towards him. Shroud is trying to find the frag onto Peter. Sean Garris ends up getting it, and that will make it 14-4 in favor of Cloud9. Now they just have to get past this next round, which will be an eco coming out from Luminosity, or if it's a buyout, it's going to be a very broken buyout coming from them.
Yeah, you saw Luminosity, they had the bomb plant in the first round, so I kind of miscalculated there. That was my bad. They were able to get AKs that round, but it didn't work out, so they're going to be forced just to kind of do a little upgrade as much as they can, but still leave them enough cushion to be able to buy as much as they can in the next round. So C9 does have kind of easy access here to a map point, but it's definitely possible that...
Oh, man.
Never mind. Not looking good to start here. They're just kind of C9 able to push through. Yeah, so much map control. It looked like this is about to be a map point here for C9.
Yep, that's going to be Shroud and Nothing getting those last 2 frags. Freakazoid got 2 on the push before he finally went down. Shroud gets 2, Nothing gets the final. That will make it a match point, 15-4 in favor of Cloud9. They're trying to win their way to the finals. All they have to do is win this map, and they go directly into the finals to fight against Team Liquid in another best of 3.
Yeah, that's going to be a cool matchup because, I mean, Liquids look much improved, compared to how they've played some of their more, recent lands and stuff like that. So they look a lot stronger. And, of course, C9's been looking really, really powerful in all their online play in this tournament so far. So that'll be a really cool grand final. As Freakazoid going to push up mid and catch pit. Makes it an even 4-on-4 so far.
Just stared that flashbang down, too, to commit to that frag.
Right, so we'll see. Can Luminosity recover and try to keep pushing this match a little bit further, or does C9 put him out here and now? Shroud going for the counter boost. Does get spotted out by Anger, so good play there, but C9 still has 3 up.
So we're going to have Lex inside the bomb site, and hey, with his teammate Nafly. Can Lex stay up? No, it goes down to Sean Garris. Sean Garris is there trying to spray to see if he can grab that other terrorist alive. It's going to be a 3-on-3 battle. Freak should be able to hear. Oh, Anger goes down to another good spray from Sean Garris. Nothing steps out. Can he take down Nafly? Hits the op shot onto Nafly. Now it's all up to Peter to keep his team alive. He's got to get a 1 versus 3 clutch. Hits the first shot. Turns that into a 1v2 now. If he can keep this going and stay alive here and get these next 2 frags, I mean, all he's got to do is get 2 more kills in this round to keep his team alive.
People chanting for Peter. Believe in Peter. He was born for these. Because they already called GG. No faith in their in-game leader, Peter. I hope he wins this round, actually, just because of that. Unfortunately,
I do too.
Not. I was really hoping he would have been funny compared to like what we saw in chat and everything like that from his team. But yeah, 2 pretty one-sided victories there for C9 in that particular set. And they're about to go up against Liquid, who have also had a pretty good tournament. I mean, they 2-0'd CLG. They 2-0'd Elevate, and like I said, they just looked much improved. And so we're going to see what happens. I mean, Liquid didn't really have any trouble with CLG at all against Elevate. 2 one-sided victories there as well. So both, basically, with C9 and Liquid, both of them very similar tournaments so far. They did drop some mats kind of early against like some upset losses to some teams in the round of 16, but ever since then in the quarters and semis, they've looked really sharp. And so this will be a really cool grand final. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see this happen. But I do believe, guys, before we get into the vetoes and such, we are going to end up going into a break. So as soon as they're ready to get the vetoes live and underway, we'll go back live, bring the vetoes and picks and bans up for you guys. We'll talk about that, break it down a little bit, get into the game, and get those grand finals going as soon as possible.
Yep.